Well, hello guys, today we're back at the property. It's yet another beautiful Saturday morning. We have quite a few things to do, so let's get right on into it. Just been shooting a few hoops here, trying to get better and better here, but this morning, guys, I did watch the Tesla Model X, and I will say, after a few weeks, this does get covered in Rome grime. We just drive this a lot, going out to dinner, and just around town, dropping the kids off at school, things like that here, but I did go to a local supplier this morning and picked up some fertilizer. We gotta keep the lawn looking as green as we can. I have noticed a few weeds growing and a few dandelions and a few patches, so if we keep it fertilized, it's gonna look green, which is a pretty good thing here as well. But I also do want to wash the Raptor. I've been doing a little bit too much off-roading with it, and it is covered in mud here as well. I've been also checking up on our log cabin as well. It seems to be doing pretty good. We've had 3-4 rentals already in our first week, which is a good thing. So let's come over here. Let's get the pressure washer running. Now guys, there is a full mods list up on my website if you guys like to go check it on out. Every mod we use is listed over there where you can find it. And please hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Now I did order some new parts here for the Raptor. A spare tire rack, new bumpers, new wheels, but guys, they are all on back order. It looks like there's just quite a bit of shortage and many people just keep on buying things here. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer, but I think I really want to get going on the fertilizer. We have about 4 or 5 acres to do of grass. It's going to take an hour, but if we get it done, we keep going on to the next project. So far, the pool does look pretty good here. I will say, guys, we do need to get some more pool furniture. That way, we can have some get-togethers here. Definitely maybe get another grill, because we definitely will be cooking a lot of food here. But I've been really liking the property so far. We do have some more projects to come along as well. But until then, we're just going to keep doing little ones here and there. We have the place that the kids have been using that a ton. And maybe we could add on to that, maybe with the seesaw, things like that here. The garden's doing pretty good. We've actually gotten quite a bit of rain, so that's been helpful there. But let's head on over to the shed. Let's get out the lawnmower with the small fertilizer trailer, and let's get to work here. Hopefully we could get it done shortly. The small new John Deere lawn tractor is pretty neat here. I will say, guys, I'm really liking this so far. We definitely need to put it to work mowing, but I think we're going to wait until next week here, because we don't want to be mowing right after we put some fertilizer down. But let's see if we get this filled on up here. So a full pallet was like $200. It was actually a little bit cheaper to buy a full pallet instead of just the 10 bags we did need here. We do need a lot. We own a lot of property, but that is a-okay with me. But if you guys haven't already, please go check me out on Instagram. I am posting all the time over there as well. But you guys can see this is a pretty cool thing. Just look at how cool this thing is. It's a pretty neat mod here. It is also on console, and you guys will be seeing a lot more Xbox videos to come here as well. Lots of cool things in the works, and I hope everyone is excited. This small spreader comes in pretty handy. If we were going to have to walk the entire property, that's a lot of work. And that would probably almost take triple the time here, because pushing one of these things around full fertilizer is definitely a workout by its own here. But if we could keep the lawn looking good, that would be a good thing here for us as well. Keeping it nice and green here. I always like green lawns, and then we just got to make sure we keep on striping and making the lawn as good as we can. Because, hey, I like to have one of the best looking houses on the street as well. But let's see. We do want to hop on out. Let's get it turned off here quickly. Let's hop on out, give Diesel a bowl of food. He's always running around. Yeah, look at that. He's already coming. Wow, that is pretty cool. Now, one thing, guys, it would be cool if he was to kind of follow us on the tractor. That would be a pretty neat thing. But with all the fertilizer, it's all organic as well. It's so that's a good thing as well. We have kids running around. We have Diesel running around, and having everything organic is probably the way to go here for us. But wow, we're making pretty good work here on it. Probably only like a half hour to do the entire thing. Alright guys, I just finished on up here roughly 45 minutes with the John Deere and the fertilizer. We went through almost half the pallet. Good thing we bought a pallet here. I did put it down a little bit heavy like I did touch upon, guys. There are a few patches even right here where the grass isn't grown here. Hopefully we get that fixed. We might need to do a little bit of detaching, maybe a little bit of aerating, and we might have to do that. We could probably buy an attachment or two like that, but let's get the pallet unloaded because we are going to be doing something pretty exciting next. Alright, we'll leave the pallet next to basketball hoop. Hopefully, the balls don't go into it and damage any of the bags here. But guys, I don't know if you remember, but last week, we saw a McLaren P1, and that got me thinking, what if we could buy that as an investment? They're very limited, and I was able to find one on a good deal. So if we were to buy it even so, we are able to make a little bit of money, which is a good thing, because although cars aren't good investments, buying one this rare where they only made almost 375 of these, that's going to be pretty good for us for resale value. So I think we'll probably take the F-150 and the enclosed trailer over there. But really quickly, guys, I did end up selling the DeWalt here. A local landscape company just starting out bought it from us, and they're going to be picking it up maybe later on today, if not tomorrow morning. He said they needed it for the week here. So we got, this thing was like $12,000. We sold it for $11,000. I will say, guys, for using it to mow a few times, it was a good thing. Although I want a zero turn, having a tractor with all the attachments and having a mower deck on that, I thought would just be a little bit better, especially for storage, guys. We have so many things. Having one less lawnmower would be really helpful. Now, a huge shout out does go out to Lance for sending over the F-150. I actually did get the updated version here, which is pretty neat. Really do like this body style. Hopefully, we could get that new Ford Raptor here in the game. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have to get that as well as a project truck, but just a little bit more, we should be good to go to get attached here to it. Now, one thing I do want to make sure the trailer looks to be level, which is a good thing. I'm going to have to go grab the checkbook, grab a few other things, because, guys, we are spending a lot of money buying the P1. Alright, we're on the way to the dealership now with this P1, guys. Like I touched upon, they only made 375. It's a mixture of gas, but it does have an electric engine, which is pretty neat, and these things are really rare. Now, I was thinking, what if we get maybe a Lamborghini Gallardo, maybe a Ferrari, something like that, but I thought, what better than that is a rare McLaren here. But look at that, guys. We got a shifter work, and this thing is so cool. I really do like it quite a lot. Now, we haven't used this trailer too much. We picked it up about a month ago, and we really haven't gone on too many trips here, but I do want to take a few of our cars to local racetrack, even to a few of the famous ones around, because that would be a ton of fun to go ripping around here. But here it is, guys, our brand new car. It is expensive, almost $1 million for it, and I will say, guys, it is worth roughly $1.1 million. So if we sell, we could already make $100,000 profit, which is a good thing. But here it is, guys, a McLaren P1. We do have it in satin orange. One thing about this, we could actually send this out to McLaren, and they would switch it out for carbon fiber, which I am possibly thinking. I think that would look even cooler. But wow, this thing looks unbelievable. I'm gonna go sign the last of the paperwork, and then we're gonna go to put it in the trailer. Alright, guys, let's hop on in really quickly. I do want to showcase a few things here for you guys. We do have a working spoiler on the back end, which is pretty neat here, and we do have working doors here. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Well, let's get this fired on up. We'll take a look at it once we get back to the house here, but I'm so excited, guys. I'm a huge fan of sport cars. This is a hyper car as well, so this is going to be pretty cool to add to our collection of a Ford GT, which is pretty rare, and a GT3 RS. Now, let me know down below in the comments, guys, what is your favorite sports car? I will have to say, guys, for me, it's going to be the Porsche GT3 and the Ford GT. Both of them are my favorite. Really do like the body styles, but also Lamborghini, Ferrari, and all the other ones do make some pretty neat things here. But we are definitely maxing out the towing capacity here. This trailer alone is like 2,500 pounds, and the car is pretty heavy at like 3,000 pounds here. But I can't wait to put it in the garage, and maybe I will do a detail here on, and maybe do a full ceramic coating, things like that. Really want this to be good, or even I might send this off and get it wrapped here in clear protection film. So lots of things to decide, especially being almost $1 million, guys. We got to take care of it, got to make sure it is in the best condition possible. Alright, let's put this in the garage alongside the other cars here now. I can't wait to see how it looks here. And I will say, guys, I don't usually buy bright colors like the orange, but I bought a bright green. And I thought, why don't we do this? But look at that, guys. We got the McLaren here. This thing looks unbelievable. Look at all the carbon fiber around. This thing is pretty good here. Now, a few things, guys. This only has 1,000 miles on it. Can you imagine that? It's 4 or 5 years old, only 1,000 miles on it. But we're going to put some mileage on it. We're going to have a great time. Take it on a few car rallies, take it on a few mountain trips, and have a great time with it. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We did quite a few things, and there's so many more things to do. Once you own a lot of land like this, there's always projects. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.